question is what we're gonna use to fuel it, because I'm not sure what's even possible. We might need a we will also need a fuel tank. Gas mix compressor might be good to have. We will definitely need a fuel intake valve. Fuel air mixer is probably also a good idea, as well as power capacitors or capacitors. Definitely the power emitter module. That's gonna be very important as well. So let's pulverize the tin that we have as well. We don't have a lot of tin, but you know, we'll make do. 4 inferium essence here, and a few over there. I think we can use lava. I'm not sure. What can you use? I'll just Google. Advanced generators. Gas turbine. So you can use ethylene, natural gas, light oil, LPG, heavy oil, firewater, kerosene, syngas, ethanol, diesel, biodiesel, butane, biogas, natural gas, hydrogen. I mean, ethylene is probably the best thing that we can get, but that's probably not gonna happen. Let's have a look at ethanol. What's in the production for ethanol? So that's forestry. Distilled biomass. Okay. What's in rocket fuel? I think rocket fuel is somewhat complicated, isn't it? Chemical reactor, hydrogen and oxygen. In the IO version, we use the vat with hooch, gunpowder, redstone, and hooch is water and some form of plant. Hooch isn't an option, right? New. What about kerosene? Light oil. What about light oil? Doesn't exist in this ethylene. It's a mechanism thing. That's gonna be difficult. Hydrogen and water, as well as biofuel, which is stuff in the crusher. CLFCraft. Yeah, that's even more complicated. LPG? Is that something that exists in here? It does. It's gasoline in the thermopneumatic processor. Or in the refinery also. Diesel? There's biodiesel, of course, which needs the refinery, which is a big multi-block. There's also immersive petroleum, which uses the refinery here to make oil into diesel and LPG. No idea what the difference between these two is. Can you... Is there a way to define what you want to get? Also, this needs compressed iron, which needs the pressure chamber, which needs more compressed iron. Interesting. So originally you need to get this explosion crafting through some of the input material on the ground and set off an explosion next to it. 20% average material loss rate. I think I remember that. There's also the factorizer. Okay, this is getting complicated. Let's make some bronze for now, right? That's something we want. Then we can... Maybe we can just scoop up some actual... Is there a refinery from forestry? No. No, that was Buildcraft, I'm sorry. Biogas is of course an option. Farm expansion factoring still. Fractionating still, okay. Constantine, nickel, glass, machine frame. What's Constantine? I'm sure that's something we can alloy. Nickel and copper. Okay, pulverized copper, pulverized nickel. We could get the refractioning still. Do we need the fertilizer, or is this just something it produces? And then also we need to create the biomass, which we do how? How do we get biomass? I think that's... Is there no recipe for this? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, that's not good. Industrial craft 2 biomass. Forestry biomass. We could do the melter. Some cyclic. I don't think that's Arctic generate, otherwise it would say so. Okay, let's make sure we get all of the bronze that we need. We needed 11, I think, right? Bronze turbine. Nice. Let's place you here. So we are of course empty. There's no outputs or anything like that. Once bronze turbine, we could create 200 RF per tick. We want to go to at least 300, so we would probably need more turbines, which means more bronze. But I think this is a start. The other thing is, we will need a tank, fuel tank. So that's glass pane, iron tubing, as well as iron frames. That's very doable, I think. We do have glass panes already. We have the iron tubing, and we have enough iron for more frames. Let's do 2. Okay. Now the input, fluid input, pressurized input valve, gas turbine controller, heat exchanger. I mean, we could go for syngas. How is syngas produced? Is there something here, maybe? So syngas, nope. Which means we probably need the syngas producer. What this does is you need coal or charcoal and steam or water with a heating chamber blocked in structure. Syngas producer can store 3,000 to 32,000 millibucket of each liquid and produces syngas, which is actually not bad as an energy source. I think we can at least build the controller here and then have a little closer look at this. I mean, it's coal, so we need to find a good way of... Okay, I'm completely out of iron again. Looks like it. I think we need to go mining. Yeah, these do take a lot of iron. Yeah, completely out. Okay. You're my project chest. Let's go mining. So yeah, the syngas takes coal and water, which we can supply, I think. Shouldn't be too difficult. And the issue is the coal. I mean, I could build a tree farm or something like that, and go for charcoal in the long run, but when we're already here, let's make sure we get the coal here. Especially if charcoal also works. I could just go for that. Yeah, if I run around, if I find some tin, I also need to get that. Because I do want more bronze turbines. Want more energy production. Yeah, the copper, I think we're fine with copper for now. But yeah, this is gonna be... At least in the beginning we'll have to babysit it a little bit, I think. But thankfully it's the weekend, so... I have time. That's thorium, that's osmium. I mean, I'm gonna take some osmium, but... I could also go into mechanism and do some stuff with gases there, but I think the syngas is the easiest route at the moment, to be honest. Also, it is the intended way for the gas. Ooh, uranium. For the gas generator. It's the built-in way of doing this, so kind of want to do it that way. There's some clay here that I'm gonna get, definitely, but first, charged searches. Definitely want that. Tin and iron. That's exactly what I need. Get some more torches. To that central area, just so I don't miss anything there. That's also always good to have. This is what I'm here for. Yeah, I think the canola production would also be possible, but automating it takes just a whole lot of time. And in the meantime I can go for this syngas thing. And hopefully that will also be a possibility. And then we'll go for the canola in the future. Also we're just getting a whole lot of coal down here. The water input will be interesting how I'm gonna do this. I could go for the aqueous accumulator, which is a very simple solution. But I don't know if it's gonna be enough water. Wait, 13 iron ore? I thought I had way more. But, is that all coal? So yeah, this whole thing with the iron here kinda makes me want to already have mystical agriculture to the point where I can create iron, but I know that's gonna take a while. That's not that easy. Especially since the starting requirement with the amount of the dust that you need in the beginning is kind of high with the drop rate. I mean, I'm not complaining. Mystical agriculture can get very imbalanced, but it's also kind of like, because the reason why I like this mod. It's just really easy to get a whole bunch of resources very fast once you get the good base root tile, base farm up and running for your for the base essences. Okay, so here's the staircase. Let's look around here. Nothing. Okay, so how much iron do we have? 30. I would like to get a stack, at least. Let's start with strip mining this area. I think iron is highest spawn rate around 15, right? There. Yeah, 1.22%. So theoretically every 100 blocks should be one iron block, but since they come in clusters, the calculation is probably a bit more complicated. Okay, there's a large magma area in front there, so let's be careful. Okay, this just goes down. No iron yet. The auto placement of the torches is sometimes a little bit buggy. Okay, we should just pass this to the right. You know what? I think I'm gonna go back here. Bunch of coal that I'm not really interested in anymore at the moment. This is aluminum. Aluminum. Okay, to get back the whole way we'll need to craft some more torches, but that's fine. Nope, did not want to do that. Can I craft you back into? No, okay. That was a mistake. Well, no reason to cry over it. Let's just try to get back to the main area. There's actually, I think, did I take all of the iron from the chest there? I think so.